Do you know there's no one way to do yoga? Today we'll show you how many ways you can practice one yoga posture. I often hear that people think that yoga should look a certain way. They're concerned about doing it right or perfecting the postures. But actually, yoga is about how we feel and about improving our overall health and well-being. We all come to the mat having had different experiences and having different bodies, so of course our needs and goals in the practice are different as well. And when those needs and goals are acknowledged and honored, yoga can really meet us where we are and help us to get to where we want to be. There's great value in practicing yoga in a class or group setting, as we can feel connected and supported by one another, but we certainly don't have to be practicing in the same way. A yoga teacher should give some options or variations of doing one pose or technique in different ways so that everybody's needs are met. But if not, or if those options aren't working for you, you can always ask for suggestions. In fact, you might see all of a teacher's instructions as simply that, suggestions, as you know what's best for you at any given moment. Today we'll practice some variations of the ending posture in yoga, Savasana, to demonstrate how many ways we can practice one certain pose. Relaxation pose, or Savasana, comes at the end of a yoga practice, and typically a yoga teacher will cue us to lie down with the feet apart and the arms outstretched. But we're going to show you a number of different ways that we can practice relaxation pose, or Savasana, that will still help to ground the body and help the mind to relax. So one way, lying down, we could also use a couple of props. We could slide a bolster underneath the knees. This is often helpful if there's any tension in the low back, and just to elevate the legs a bit. We could also lie without the bolster, lie down with the knees bent and the feet to the floor. The feet would be wide apart and the knees could drop toward each other. Again, this is a nice place if there's any low back tension, and also just to have the grounding of the feet. We could even practice this posture lying on the side. Many who are pregnant appreciate this position for relaxation. Another way to ground the body and to relax at the end of practice is to come back to sitting. You could sit on the floor, or maybe with a blanket or a bolster underneath the seat. The legs could be crossed, or it could be a kneeling position. And the eyes could be closed or open and gazing downward to one point. These are just a few of the many ways we can take the last posture of a yoga practice. Thanks so much for watching. We'd love to know how you make yoga your own. Let us know in the comments below.